What's up, guys? And gals, girls. I had a conversation. I got drawn into a conversation I really didn't want to get drawn into. It was two women. I was sitting at the bar, eating. Nice restaurant in Houston. I can't remember the name. The burgers were awesome. So anyway, I went to the bar to sit down. So these two women were talking, and they were talking about, a lot of different things, but they drew me into the conversation where double standard conversation. They drew me into that conversation, and initially they didn't like what I had to say. They thought I was a chauvinist, but after we had more conversation, they understood I was not a chauvinist. I was speaking facts. All right. So one of the topics was women and their pay in sports. All right. So we talk a little bit about basketball. Why does a basketball player, why is he gonna make like, whatever, $10 million a year? And then we got another great ball player on the women's league. Our stats are just as good, if not better. Why is she making maybe, $150,000, $200,000? But then I told her, well, it's based on, we're in a capitalist society. It's based on money. The NBA gets way more money than the WNBA all day, every day. Way more money. I can't remember the stats on it, but it's staggering in comparison. So they have to base the pay on that. The pay is based on that. And to be honest with you, the amount that the men get is actually peons to what the NBA makes. Okay, it's peons. So I was trying to make them see that is based off economics. A lot more people watch the NBA than the WNBA. So that's where the pay is based off. It's really nothing else. So if you get a lot more people watching the WNBA, and it starts to match the NBA, then the pay is going to go up substantially. If it exceeds the NBA, probably never will, and I told them that. They'll make more money, but it probably will never happen. And then that's where they had an issue with me on that too. They kind of understood what I said as far as economics, and then I said it'll probably never happen. Then they had issue with me. Excuse me. And I said, why are you taking issue with what I believe? I'm not forcing it down you. I don't believe it would ever get better. And they say, why? Why would it never exceed better? I said, well, the average height of an NBA player versus the average height of a WNBA player, who's taller? They said men are. Okay. The average strength of a man versus a woman, who's stronger? Men. All right. So can we agree that possibly we're going to get harder dunks from a man? Yes. Can we agree that we're probably going to get some longer, deeper shots from a man? Yes. So can we agree that makes the NBA exciting or basketball exciting? Yes. Then the question is answered in my mind. Okay, it's more exciting to watch, so it'll probably be always make more money. All right, so we got past that. They were cool, they were chill. I didn't feel so much tension. And then the topic went over to so why is there a double standard when it comes to a woman going around sleeping with a lot of men versus a man doing it? And I said, well, I'm not saying either one is right, but I will tell you this. A woman can walk out into a crowd. She ain't even got to walk into a crowd. She can walk out on any block, almost anywhere, bat her eyes at a guy or several guys or whatever. She can be in bed that afternoon with that guy. All right. Very little effort. Can we agree on that? I said, yeah, because women are beautiful and, stuff like that. Even women like to look at women. I said, okay, so we agree. We agree that it's easy for women to get in bed with a man. Can we agree on that? Yes. All right. Went over to the man side. I said, so what about, I joked with them. I joked with them, but I got to go there. Even though I'm not interested. I had to go there. I said, so which one of you guys going to sleep with me tonight? They started laughing. Said, neither one of us. Okay, cool. All right. So I said, did you see my effort? They said yes. And I said, was it weak? They said yes. I said, if you two were men and I was a woman, would that effort be enough? They said, oh, more than enough. And then I said, okay, see, men have to work at getting women in bed. It's not easy. We have to work. We have to plot. We have to plan. We got to put effort. Women don't have to put effort. So when a man does it, he's going to be called a player because he's playing the game. Okay? He's playing the game. When a woman does it, it's easy. No effort. Okay? Let me say, very minimal effort, and all the effort she has to do is look at a dude for longer than 5 seconds, and that's it. All right? So I pointed out facts, and then they agreed with me. So then they went to another conversation along those lines. So what about transvestites, or I forgot what they said, the terminology, transgender playing in different sports? Do you think that's okay? I said, well, I don't have an opinion on it, but I will say this: if you put a transgender man, who's of average ability in his field, let's say he plays soccer, whatever, and he's of average ability in the men's soccer league. Now he goes to the women's soccer league. He's no longer of average ability, right? I'm saying he's probably going to be enough to be in the top category. All right? And I said, do you think that's fair? Do you think that's fair? He's stronger. He was born stronger. He's going to perform better. Do you think it's fair? And then they kind of saw the point I was trying to make. And then they said the world is double standard. I said, it's double standard, but it doesn't mean it's bad, though. Just on how you look at it, it doesn't mean it's bad because it's double standard. I said, if I went out, and I'm taking my lady out to dinner or whatever, shouldn't I be opening the door for her when she's going into the restaurant? Right? Shouldn't the man be doing that? Yeah. So that's the standard of a man, right? Showing chivalry. It's a standard. Women don't open doors for men. When you pull up to the gas station to put gas, and there's two people in the car, a man and a woman, better be the man getting out, putting the gas in, right? Unless he's crippled, okay? It better be the man getting out, right? So it was a very interesting conversation. I'm kind of glad I was there to have that with them and make them see something different than what the world is putting down everyone's ears. And then conversation went on from other stuff, but I digress now on that. So anyway, what do you guys think? Double standard is bad. Is it bad? I don't think it is. I think it is what it is.